Mysterious deaths are recounted from the point of view of a young boy named Frank Drum in the small town of New Bremen. The first death to strike the town was of a young boy named Bobby Cole. His body was found on the train tracks. Bobby was a quiet kid. He liked the grass and flowers. People made fun of him, saying hurtful things, but his death shook the entire town and set off a domino effect that summer. The second death, a homeless man found by Frank and his brother Jake, was another tragedy, but the worst was yet to come. Frank and Jake Drum were the sons of New Bremen's minister. Frank, the eldest son, was curious and troublesome. He was determined to find out who was causing all of these deaths. Jake was a quiet kid with a terrible stutter. He was easily spooked and always followed in the footsteps of his brother. Ariel Drum was her mother's pride and joy. She was gifted on the piano and was set to go to Juilliard that coming fall. Ariel, Frank, and Jake's mother, Ruth, was a lover of music and led the church's choir. However, she was barely involved in the church, and she often felt trapped being married to a minister. Nathan Drum was the head of the house and the town's minister. He was a trusted and loyal man. Along with being the minister at the 3rd Avenue Methodist Church in New Bremen, he also led the worship at Cadbury Methodist and Fosburg Methodist. He intended on being a lawyer, but his plans changed after the war. Carl Brandt was Ariel's longtime boyfriend. He was the classic All-American boy and was set to attend and play football at St. Olaf's in the fall. Everyone believed that Carl and Ariel were madly in love with each other and had a future together. Emil Brandt, another piano prodigy, is Ariel's blind piano teacher and close friend. He is extremely fond of the whole Drum family, especially Ruth. He is kind and caring and looks after his sister Lise. Lise Brandt, Carl's aunt, lives with her brother Emil. She is deaf and rarely leaves her house. She finds comfort in gardening and companionship in Emil and Jake, and often freaks out when others unexpectedly touch her. Frank and Jake would often confide in Gus. He was a family friend that served in the war with Nathan. Gus lived in the basement of the church right across from the Drum's house. The worst had come.